So let's say you found the boat of your dreams and you want to make an offer. All the listings have an asking price by the seller. It depends on how motivated the seller is. Typically, we would say you come in at maybe 10 or 20% under that asking price. Obviously, it's going to be contingent on the survey. As part of the negotiation, it's important to know if the buyer is a cash buyer, if he's going to need to finance it, if it's contingent on financing, if it's contingent on insurance. It's important to know where things stand before you start the whole negotiation process. Beware of lowballing. Sellers do not like to be lowballed. They consider it an insult. So it never works that way. We don't know at this point if the seller is motivated or not, or what the circumstances of the sale are. So it's hard to determine the motivation behind the price. One thing we do recommend is, as a buyer of a boat, and you go to look at the boat and the seller is there, is don't put down the boat. Don't pick out little things that are wrong with the boat. It does nothing but piss off the seller, and you can kiss that sale goodbye. You also want to have, at the end of this, a good relationship with the seller, because you're going to need the seller after the fact to kind of help you with various things on the boat. You've done the survey. Now it's time to renegotiate if you do not accept the survey as it is. So let's say a few things come up on the survey that's going to be pricey to fix. Let's say the standing rigging is beyond its useful age. You need to replace the standing rigging. You can go back to the seller and say, it is going to cost me X dollars to replace the standing rigging. I'd like to take that off my price. Sometimes that works. Sometimes you split the difference. Again, it all depends on the motivation of the seller.